One Piece, the live action that I thought was going to be straight up poo-poo. When I first heard One Piece was getting a live action adaptation, I prayed on its downfall. I was thinking, dear God, they're going to make Luffy black, Zoro is going to be white, and Nami is probably going to be a lesbian, and it's going to be Cowboy Ship-Bob once again. I was petrified for my life because this seemed like the most impossible and hardest anime to pull off. Even with my peeping mind, I couldn't see the vision and only saw a failure. Like Recycle Notes, Attack on CGI, Full Metal Cringe, and Tokyo Ghoul. We've never seen a good live action adaptation. The only one I can think of is Alita Battle Angel. That movie slaps. But One Piece, I couldn't even fathom it. And when it came out, I was ready to shit on it. Like Lizzo shits on her backup dancers. And my god, was I gum whipped. They done did it. I swear I must have ate the happy fruits because I was cheesing throughout every episode yelling, oh, oh, they did it. Yo, this is hype. Nami, you're a thief, and I'm an object. Please steal me. Every episode was amazing. I was getting to know a new side of the Straw Hat Pirates, while being introduced to them in a fun and better way than the anime. Each cast member perfectly embodied the characters they were playing, without it feeling forced or cringy. Luffy was optimistic and fun to watch. Zoro was a badass, and more mysterious than his anime counterpart. Nami was sly and a good thief. Usopp was surprisingly better in the live action. And Sanji was perfect. I love that they didn't do everything one-to-one to the anime, because not everything is going to translate well to the live action. Anime is so expressive that in real life some things would just come off as corny. I mean, just imagine Sanji saying, Nami-swan! Or Usopp and his Pinocchio nose trying to kiss Kaya. He would practically stab her eyeball. And let's not forget the One Piece side characters with speech patterns making noises like chip, 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 or over-the-top laughs. You see, those speech patterns would not work well in a live-action adaptation. So thank Oda they didn't add those, although I do love them in the anime. But again, those elements would not work in this media. Every arc was 2 episodes long, which was condensed into 2 hours per arc. Some of them moved pretty quick while others were well-paced. For example, I enjoyed the Syrup Village arc a lot more in the live action as opposed to the anime. It was smooth and had great pacing, but the Arlong arc was a bit fast-paced and felt rushed in some places. Also, Nami and Zoro's backstories felt a little underwhelming. Especially Zoro's, I feel like his didn't give enough context. And perhaps he didn't get a proper conclusion to his backstory. They don't even explain how Kuina got clapped, or that she was the daughter of the dojo master and how their relationship dynamic was. Many people who've never watched the anime had questions like, how did she die? Where is her family? Is she an orphan? All things that can be found in the anime, but in the live action, it's glossed over. As for Nami, the fact that they removed the village, understanding what she was doing to liberate them, hurt a bit. The people of Cocoa Village felt more like props instead of people with a strong voice and personalities like the anime. They all wanted Nami to forget about them and escape Arlong instead of taking on the burden alone. Genzo and Nojiko truly deserved better. Especially Genzo, someone who is a father figure to both girls and truly cares about them. But that's just me manifesting my inner biatch. Overall, the arcs were chef's kiss. They were fun, amazing, and did not diminish the soul of One Piece. Some characters were removed like Hachi and Django, and the doggo. But it does make sense, Hachi would have been the cause of a massive stroke for some poor employee. And some characters aren't necessarily instrumental or moving the story forward. But hey, at least we got Panda Man. Kinda. The action almost made me nut in my pants. The choreography was immaculate. We need to give it up to Zoro's actor because this man's balls were single-handedly carrying many battles on the show. Every time he was on screen, his swordplay and moves were the equivalents of a ballerina. It was elegant, sexy, and jaw-dropping. I was so hyped, I went out and bought a do-rag. They were out of bandanas. Sanji was great too, and the fact that the actor does martial arts just elevated his performance. Luffy's fight scenes also worked very well. The CGI was not an issue, and the little flips he did here and there were mwah, muy perfecto. Overall, the fighting and choreography was well done and handled with care. Even Miyag's introduction stole the spotlight. Using him was an amazing way to introduce the power scaling of One Piece. He bitch slapped down Krieg's crew and sent them off to the Shadow Realm. All in all, the execution of fights were flawless, and I could only hope that they continue to improve on it. Is it a perfect adaptation? Not 100%, but it's definitely a very good one. One that stands out above the other ones that have frankly been straight up dog shit. The crazy part about the One Piece live action is that it was so good and fun to watch that I actually got back into One Piece. Well, this live action was able to revive my love for the anime. It reminded me why I loved One Piece in the first place, and why I fell in love with this beautiful, amazing world and its characters. It's not just about the endgame and finding the One Piece, but about the journey, and each Straw Hat accomplishing their dreams and goals. And for a second, I forgot about that. I dropped the anime 2 years ago because I didn't like the Punk Hazard arc. And just like Bon Clay, I was finally able to see the light and continue One Piece, thanks to the live action adaptation. I'm currently in the Dressrosa arc, and it's just phenomenal. It continues to excite me more than a Popeye's chicken sandwich. The live action is truly an experience, and I'm glad it rekindled my love for the anime. Because now that I'm back on the One Piece train, I'm not getting off it. So stop touching grass and watch the One Piece live action. You will not regret it.